Welcome back, everybody, to Shoot a Whiskey. My name is Austin. Motherfuck! Why did I put the lid back on? I hope you guys are having a great day today. I really don't know why I put the lid back on this, as I know I'm going to have to take it off again. But today we're going to be talking about Old Stubborn by our boy, Ed Bley. Now, just reading off the back here, this bottle says it's unyielding commitment to quality and character, uncompromising dedication to the tradition and taste, and unrelenting pursuit of the perfect whiskey. This very special first release consists of 10, 11, and 13-year pot still wheated bourbon. Now, Ed Bley signed an NDA and cannot disclose. Now, we can only rumor that this is from West Virginia. So Smooth Ambler is probably one of those. But me and my dad were talking the other day, and if you think of Abraham Bowman, what are the odds that this is a pot-stilled Buffalo Trace? I'm just saying, just rumors. Anyways, it's presented at cask strength and non-chill filtered. These barrels were meticulously chosen and hand-married by Ed Bley, then lovingly hand-bottled in Kentucky. And a little statement from him on the back: we sincerely hope you enjoy it as much as we did creating it for you. Thank you, Ed Bley. So if you guys didn't know, there was only about 1,500 bottles of this released. So that is a super small batch amount. So yeah, today we're going to talk about if Ed Bley actually released a top 10 bourbon of the year contender. Now, some people will say, Austin, this came out in December of 2023, where I will proceed to respond with this and say that yeah, I don't think this got a fair chance to see some people's blinds, as most of us didn't get it until January. So I'm going to be grading this for 2024, as I believe that is fair. Now let's try again to open this this tube and not chip a finger. Oh, I just know this is gonna hurt. I don't want to do this. I really don't want to do this. It's like there's no good way. Oh, dude, I can feel the chills. Oh, there you go. Oh my gosh, I've opened this tube so many times, and every freaking time I have chipped a fingernail. And yeah, I just want to throw this tube. Even though it is beautiful, you know, you got Old Stub on the front with beautiful writing, but then you got this little back part with Ed Bley and the pot still. So super cool at the end of the day. Really cool tube. Probably one of the prettier ones I've ever seen. So we're going to leave it with Ed Bley sitting right here, just looking at you guys, admiring and staring. So as I pour this whiskey, I just want you guys to see the bottle that we're working with here. The bottle is gorgeous. My one complaint is that this bottle looks like Blackland's Brown Sugar Pecan, or just the Blackland's whole bottling line, as they all use the same bottle as this. So for my Texans that are in the chat, and you've had Blackland's, this is going to be looking very familiar for you. So on that note, Ed Bley also made mention, I talked to him on Instagram, that there was cork issue. Now, specifically, and we'll talk about what cork I'm using, but especially around the rim, if you just grace it like that, it'll make your wife happy. But this actually tears into the cork, thus getting tear of cork in the bourbon. I don't know if that's a real sentence or not, but we're gonna go with it. I highly recommend that you guys find a synthetic cork for this bottle, as nobody wants to play surgery on their bourbon. And if you do, good for you. So without further ado, let's get into the nose. Now, what I highly recommend for the neck pour at least is to let this bottle sit. This bottle needs time. And Ed Bley said it himself, this bottle only gets better with time. So the more you let it sit, the more enjoyable of an experience you will have. And so yeah, that's what we're going to talk about a little bit today. So, ooh, how are you? I'm doing good. Whew, give her a nice little rim job. So immediately on the nose is fruit forward. and a dash of oak. So you get a lot of raspberry and a lot of cherry. Another thing you're going to notice a lot with this bottle is how much spice it has to it. I was not expecting this. It was on top of that cherry and the raspberry, you get this kind of like cardamom with citrus and cinnamon and just, you know, you get all these different aspects to it. It is really complex on the nose. Yeah. Vanilla, cardamom, spice, cherry, a little bit of leather, some chocolate, and all around just oily nose. There is no ethanol to this at all. And as you let it sit a little bit, you do kind of get this peanut buttery note to it, like a salted peanut butter, but it's very faint. So let's hop into the palate. That first sip, it just punches you in the mouth. It is like, what's up, my guy? And it just hits you hard. Holy cow. But it is thick. It's syrupy. It is tons of cherry forward. Hold on, let's go in for another sip here. There's a lot going on. Oh my God, holy wow. I mean, it just keeps going. Barrel char, caramel, vanilla. That cardamom subdued from what I got on the nose. Right now, it is just cherry syrup, caramel, vanilla, spice, and oak. And it's still going right now. I can feel it. Like every time I move my tongue around my cheeks, around the inside of my gums, it's just like flavor and just more flavor. Oh my gosh. That finish is still going. Like right now I'm just getting vanilla, some char, and still a little bit of that cherry is bleeding into it. Let's go in for another sip here. And go in for our final sip at that. I can't get over this nose. My nose, the tip just wants to keep smelling. You know what I'm saying? That's all I gotta say. The tip just wants to keep going. And it, oh my gosh. Whew. All right. Come on, Austin. Like I said, the more you let this sit, a little bit of that peanut buttery note. And on the back of the palate, I did get a little bit of that peanut buttery note. And I don't know if peanut buttery is the right word for it, as I'd more say like a hazelnut. And then this hazelnut slowly bleeds into like a dark chocolate on top of that already cherry sweetness. It is a super complex and super delicious bottle. I don't think this is something you would want to daily drink. This is something that I would like to drink on special occasions. So I guess the last thing we need to talk about is, one, Ed Bley, you're a freaking genius. He came in to the market with a heavy hitter already in a market that already doesn't have a lot. We have Maker's Mark Cellar Aged, which is a wheater cask strength. And then moving on top of that for yearly releases, you have William LaRue Weller at 12 years. So is this old stub worth it at retail? Absolutely. I think it is. I know everybody's going to say the trend the bourbon market's going into, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. This is a solid pour. When you look at everything else that's being sent out at $200+ MSRP, this is one of the ones where I will say absolutely, this was worth it at retail. So with that, do I think it's going to be a top 10 contender this year? Yeah, I actually think this will be in my top 10 at the end of the year. Do I think it's going to be top 5? Man, I guess we'll find out. I hope you guys have a great day. Leave a comment down below if you guys have tried this, if you guys are going to try it, and then let me know what you think of it. Or if you've tried it already, let me know what you think of it. Make sure to leave a like, leave a follow. Go follow my Instagram if you want to shoot me a DM. My DMs are always open. I love to talk. I like to chat. So yeah, hope you guys have a great day. Thank you.